What it is, folks, your homeboy First back again with another episode of the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Put it on something. Got my brother, Tim, G, Jacob, Hill with me, and we back. T,
Mm-hmm.
what the business is, man?
Hey, that gray beard even, ain't it? Thing look good, boy. Got gray on both sides,
Right.
black in the middle.
Tell you who you got behind you today.
Man, got a little different one here. I got Lupe Fiasco this way. You going to my right. I guess my
Mm-hmm.
left if you looking. Lupe, the Cool. That's a great album. Kind of a I think that was his second album, The Food and Liquor.
Mm-hmm.
Got Off the Wall, if you notice by the White Sox. I ain't got to say no more.
They know who
Who
it
that
is.
be?
They know who it is.
Nasir, Hip Hop is Dead.
Nasir Jones.
Yep. King's Disease 2. I ain't got to talk about that no more. And then if I fade over to here, that one on the end right beside old Nasir, that's Mary J. Blige, My Life, which
Mary,
is another
Mary,
great album.
Mary, Mary, no
So I
doubt.
just
No.
I had to mix it up a little R&B and rap this week.
Already. Well, we back America. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for being patient with us. We took a 1 week sabbatical, trying to, you know what I'm saying, kind of gear up, trying to kind of gear up for football season because we already know we gonna be on it, on it, on it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
buddy.
But we appreciate y'all for staying down with us. You know what I'm saying? My brother JoJo turned the 1 week vacation into a 2 week on our motherfucking ass, boy. Black folks a motherfucker, ain't it, boy? Well, black.
An inch makes a yard.
Oh shit. But no, my brother JoJo, he will be back. Man, but before we get into it, I gotta tell y'all this is sponsored by Statement Tees. That Statement Tees, every t-shirt you wear makes a statement. And you
Yeah.
see the statement I'm making right now, you know what I'm saying? Repping my brand new business, Greatest You Training. You know what I'm saying? If you want to become the best version of yourself, the greatest version of yourself, hit me up at greatestyoutraining at gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? I offer offensive skill development, that's shooting, that's ball handling, that's passing. Unlike most trainers, I offer defensive training as well. Because you know the best players, the greatest players, play both ends of that
Both
motherfucking court.
both is
You
in play.
understand? Conditioning, weightlifting. Also, uh, this is very, very innovative, in my opinion. IQ training using 2K. I ain't gonna give away none of my secrets, but I use 2K basketball, 2K
Oh
video
man,
game
yeah,
to
yeah.
train motherfuckers basketball IQ. You
I dig
understand?
that.
So
I dig
if
that.
you're interested in any of that, hit me up at greatestyoutraining at gmail.com. But T, we've been off, but we've been paying attention to what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, got a shout out. Great reporting uh, from the clearing legends, Rashad Milligan,
The homie.
the homie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that brother. Uh, Great article detailing key players for Jack State going into this season as he sees it. Okay. So it got my wheels turning, man. I'm wondering for them to win this SWAC championship, would you got Alabama A&M still got Mr. Glass. You got Alcorn back in this thing. You got FAMU coming in this thing. You know what I'm saying? And just with the rivalries in itself, it's just it's tough. And you got a young team. You know what I'm saying? Well, Prime say he got his guys. He got a young team, so it'll be different. So I'm wondering by looking at these guys, who has to be the man at Jackson State for them to go ahead and pull off this SWAC title? All right. Now, from in Rashad's opinion, these are the guys that should really be key next year. All
Mm-hmm.
right, these are the guys to watch going into next year. Of course, the quarterback, Shador Sanders, freshman. Uh, Freshman left guard Dylan Spencer. Freshman wide receiver Quay Davis, the highest ranked recruit in the history of the school. Uh, edge rusher, junior edge rusher, Abdul Malik McLean. Junior edge rusher Niles Gaddy, senior linebacker Keontae Hampton, and we know he was SWAC Defensive Player of the Year. You know what I'm saying? Uh, all SWAC first team coming off in the spring, so we know what he brings to the table. And Dejon Warren, junior defensive back. So, T, in your opinion, out of those cats, or you might choose other, who do you think has to be the man if Jackson State is going to be a serious contender in the SWAC this year?
The man has to be Deion Lewin Sanders.
That the main middle name?
That's his middle name.
Yeah, I go.
And I ain't being disrespectful when I say that. I say that with all respect.
Right.
But he's got to be the man. Now, if we want to talk about the player,
yeah, they got to do it on the field.
Player, the guys on the field. But I'm just saying, we've come to task, we've taken to task some of the things Prime do. We watching. I'm gonna digress. It's gonna be the other boy, the other Sanders. It's gonna be Shedeur. And it's simply because he is going to be. He's probably the most polarizing recruit Jackson State's ever had.
What you hearing? He polarizing? Folks ain't down with?
Well,
or just the way what happened with the other boys?
The wave. I mean, it's just right now with two quarterbacks walk out the room. Shedeur is the guy because they knew that. They left. You had the press conference with Prime, and they were asking him, could these boys supplant this guy, supplant your guy, your son? The laughter, which he tried to say was a joke or whatever it was, is what it was. You got the picture with him putting his arm around him and pointing to the scoreboard, talking about this ain't gonna be happening on your watch. We got the SWAC media day, where the young man says, quite frankly, we compared to these regular dudes, we're not a regular SWAC team. We came here because we wanted to be here. Long story short, your mouth done opened up. Time for ATM, time for money to come out. When you swipe your card in ATM, you expect money. When you put your card in that ATM and you say, I want $200, you expect your cash to come out. It is time for Shedeur to cash out. Bottom line.
That's fair.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
That's fair.
So, here we are. It's on Shedeur. Now, he's got a great cast of help. He got help. He got bottles. Now, however this thing gonna be put together, we'll see. Season's coming real soon. But it's Shedeur. I would love to say Quay Davis, but Shedeur got to get him the ball. I would love to say Keontae Hampton because he's a former defensive player of the year. But ain't nobody gonna be. The defense is gonna be important. I'm not saying it's not because they got two really good linebackers there, Hampton and Miller. Two really good linebackers there. Dejon Warren, former commit to Georgia, is there now present. Defense gonna be important for many reasons coming forward in this SWAC season. But it's Shedeur. All eyes are on Shedeur. I hope he's ready. I hope he understands what he has said and what the pressure is going to be, because he's going to see it every single Saturday. It's him. Nobody else.
That's fair. That's fair. I would say for every reason that you gave, Shedeur probably has the most pressure on him. And I would add on, given the fact that he's the coach's son. But for all the shit you said, I would say he has the most pressure. But for who got to be the man, I'm going to roll with him. He's a senior. These guys, I named several freshmen, including the quarterback. Yeah, you're talented, but still coming in as Casey Terrio talking about these games, motherfuckers really hate each other. Like these rivalries are real, for real, for real. And we see how just in the Olympics, for instance, how mental health played a role with Simone Biles. We see we talking in basketball how Ben Simmons can't get over his shit. So when you go into these stadiums and these pressurized joints, and you got this, what we say, top 50 recruiting class now.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I think last time we
That's
checked, it was somewhere around 50
in
and
the
some shit like
50s,
that.
in the 50 range.
Yeah. So you coming in, you expected to win. You young, so I expected to win. I think they're gonna need some senior leadership. A guy he was good before Prime got there. Okay, I know Prime say he got his guys now, but this guy can say in this league, I was defensive player of the year before I played for you. Okay, I know what it looks like to go out there to work hard, do my job. I know how to do that. Okay, now you say you bringing some guys in around me who want to do that as well. They talented, they 4-star, and all this kind of shit. Cool. But when we play against Alcorn, so that week gonna be a little different. This shit ain't like in high school for y'all boys. This shit different. And I think his presence is gonna be needed. So I'm gonna roll with him.
But see, my thing is this. I know what you I agree with what you're saying. Not gonna disagree.
Mm-hmm.
You should expect for your senior to be the galvanizing voice in the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
He should be.
Mm-hmm.
But I put everything back on Shador because at the end of the day, and we've seen many a SWAC game where you've got to drive them down to win it.
Mm-hmm.
Defense did their job. It takes Shador now, sweaty hands, sweaty palms, or is he cool or whatever, to drive his team down and win it. Because I'll be honest with you, a lot of times when I watch SWAC games, I see it being coming down to the offense, not the defense.
Mm-hmm.
So Shador has to go get up in that huddle and tell these boys, hey, we good. We good. We good. He's going to have to be on the same level as Akil Glass this year, right now, today, off top. Off the dome.
That's a lot to ask now.
No, I am asking for it because
Mr. Glass was balling.
Because you have said what you have said. You put your name on it. Your father's right there coaching you. You are the target. And if Shador Sanders does not realize that he is the target, as my grandfather and them would say, you're going out the world ass backwards.
I think he know that.
He should know that.
He know that just because his name Sanders.
Exactly.
He play QB.
So he's going to have to show it every single week, whether it's A&M week 1, whether it's when they see Alabama A&M, not Florida A&M, but Alabama A&M, whenever they see Alcorn, whenever they see Southern. Heaven forbid they got to go down there to Baton Rouge. That's a different environment. I'm just saying, in pressure situations, you've got to deliver. And people are not expecting for you to be 285, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. No, that's not what they expected from you. They're expecting clean games, maybe a 300 piece every week, I would say, unless the run game's going. We just seen the SWAC list. The SWAC list said that 4 out of the 5 best offensive linemen in the SWAC are from Southern. That's what they told me. We all know who the best quarterback in the league is.
But okay, so that bring me back to my point. Then I know we've known a lot in the swag about, well, at least legends, at least people focus on the offense. What Steve McNair did, what Jerry Rice and Titan did back in the gap, Robert Kent, uh, when Case Stereo was there and all that kind of shit. Mr. Glass, what he doing right now. But what I'm looking at, okay, just looking at this list that Rashad put together, all the key guys he listing from the offensive side of the ball are freshmen. All the key guys he listing from the defensive side of the ball are upperclassmen. Malik McClain, Jr., Gaddy, Jr., Hamp, Sr., Warren, Jr. I think Jackson State, if they're going to win this year, win big. I ain't just talking about 4-3 or whatever it was last year. To my win big. I think that defense gonna have to carry them. There's some talent on the offensive side of the ball. They telling me Quay Davis explosive as a motherfucker. I saw somewhere he went viral for hurling the motherfucking high school and shit like that, and then headed on down, getting on down for a touchdown. These boys young though. Like a lot of concepts to learn and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that defense gonna have to buckle down, buckle that goddamn chin strap, and stop some people. I don't know if Shador gonna be able to just light that scoreboard up like that in just year one. And years to come, I expect dumb. I expect dumb numbers years to come now. Like year two, him and Quay Davis ought to be. I ain't gonna be hyperbolic. I almost said
No,
something.
do it. Do
No,
it.
I ain't
No,
gonna
do
say that. I ain't gonna say
it.
because that's almost sinful to say that at this point. Cause we probably because of what we saw Jerry go on to become. Let's just say it ought to be stupid what them boys do.
They all do stupid numbers now.
I don't know, T.
You got the number 50.
This
You got
ain't
the best class
basketball.
in
You got the
SWAC.
Fab Five and shit. Like this football,
Yeah,
man.
it is right now in SWAC terms. In SWAC terms, yes, it is. It is Fab Five. You got a bunch of nice dudes all across this offense, and if the coaches do their job, these boys should be as elite. They should be the cream of the crop, the toast of the class. Like who else you gonna pit up against them? Southern's coach is not there. Their stability at the coaching staff is missing. He's gone. He left. They got a different coach. Grambling had a down year. They're just trying to get back. Valley is Valley. Alcorn, 1 year.
You know how much
just talk my talk.
you be doing them back. These Valley folk will be so. You know, hey, every time you mention Valley, I might have to put that on the shirt for your ass. So when Jack State play Valley, I might have to make you a shirt say Valley is Valley.
Valley is Valley. Until we see otherwise, Valley is Valley. I ain't being disrespectful. I'm just telling y'all what it is. Prairie View, Arkansas Pine Bluff, those teams are good teams. Will they be able to overcome the talent aspect of it? It's going to come down to Prime got to do his job. And he got to have these boys ready every Saturday. Like he got a trial run this past spring. This right here was just like this just a little this preseason. This is just a little tour. You just come check me out. Here's what I'm doing over here at Jack State. You know what I'm saying? This here right here in this fall here, this different. Because one, he said he got his boys.
He said that.
All my dogs with me.
Yeah, he said that.
So there ain't no excuses now. So Shador got to be in his bag. And I'm just saying this much. I personally think Shador could be, and I'm just trying to think of quarterback play. The young man at Arkansas Pine Bluffs, Skyler, I can't think of his last name, but he led his team to the title game, right? Shador has to be better than him. He may not have to be Glass. Shador got to be better than that boy every week. Better than that young man every single week. because he done put his name on it.
Okay. Can he not be a game manager?
No.
Not fuck it up. Play
Dynamic.
D-boys play great defense. He throw 1 touchdown, 2 touchdown, no picks.
Here's what we gonna do.
215 yards.
Here's what we gonna do. What was Quincy Case's numbers against Alabama A&M?
I think he went for 300.
I need that every single week.
God damn that T.
What you mean? The boy was a freshman. Casey was a freshman.
Was he not red shirt?
And?
Well, I guess technically, Shador done had an opportunity from the spring to now to get acclimated. Okay. He was getting first team reps and shit back then. Okay.
He got to be cooking every week. Cooking. Every week. Every week. I'm okay with a game where he might throw a couple picks, but he got to back that up with about 4 tubs, 300 plus yards. He got to get on down.
Oh, tubs and 300 coming out the gate as a freshman?
He got to come with it. He got to bring it. I'm just saying.
So you are looking for so you calling on Shador and Quay Davis to be Titan and Rice.
Did they tell me he was a 4-star?
Oh, yeah.
Shador's Sanders is a 4-star.
Yes.
Quay Davis is the highest ranked prospect y'all have had there, right? Jack State has had there, right?
Yes.
That's Rice Titan. That's Rice Titan 2021. There ain't nothing else to talk about. Get it done. Ain't nothing else to talk about.
He coming in hot.
That's the expectation. That's my expectation.
This season gonna be tremendous.
I ain't expecting Shador to be 5 and out. No, we ain't dinking and dumping nothing. Stretch the field. You got a young man like Quay Davis that's supposed to be delivering. There ain't nobody supposed to be in front of him. Truth be told. Ain't nobody will be able to cover that boy. Rice Titan.
Woo!
Let's do it. And then, hey, look, if they do it, I ain't got nothing to say. Nobody at Alcorn shouldn't have nothing to say. If you got to see that every week and you can't stop it, your ass ain't got nothing to say. That's what I need to say. And it can be done in the SWAC. Now, Akil Glass, he might have something to say about that. Connell, keep me on the dial. We talk. He might have something to say about that. But he need to be the second best quarterback in the SWAC this year, right out the gate. Because the boy done said enough. He done said enough to rub enough folks the wrong way.
Right.
It's time to back it up. And look, I'm just saying, if he do his job, then okay, Keontae, Arbor Miller, Dejon, do y'all's. Because y'all the more experienced group. You've had more field. You had more time on the field. It's your job. If I done got you 4 tubs, 5 tubs in a shootout, I'm in a shootout.
Now you going to 5?
I'm just saying, because you know how SWAC games be. We be in a shootout.
I'm talking about you ain't calling for that, man. The average no.
No. But I'm just saying, if the stakes are high, if we in them games and it just look like the defense may not necessarily be there, you got to stand and deliver. I mean, I'm just thinking about the McNair days. I watched McNair struggle through the first half. Legend says there's some reasons why. I ain't gonna talk about that. But second half, I saw McNair just be elite. All I'm asking is, Shador, you said we came here for a reason. You said we ain't regular. Let's go. If you ain't regular, that means you're elite. That's all I'm saying.
Well, America, y'all chime in and tell us what y'all think. Who has to be the man at Jackson State in order for them to win the SWAC? Is it one of these guys listed down there on the ticker? Or is it somebody else y'all have in mind? Put it on something.
Please do.
My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, Visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.